What's up, everybody? It's your boy G Money back at it again with another video on the G35. So on today's video, guys, I thought I would just give y'all my personal list of things that pretty much any average Joe can do on the G35 when it comes to the mechanical part and the maintenance part. So as you can tell, I'm not really known for doing mechanical work, but these things that I've done on the G35 anybody can do. And not only that, but it saved me money in the long run. So on today's video, I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I've done to the G that pretty much you can do, and like I said, save yourself some money. So that being said, let's get this video started. Alright, so pretty much the first thing that I'm going to start off is changing out the camshaft position sensors. So you pretty much have two on the G35. You have bank number 1 and you have bank number 2. Pretty much the symptoms that happen is your car runs, rough. You kind of lose power, and I pretty much had that same thing happen. I actually have a video on it for bank number 1. If you haven't checked out that video, check it out. If you're having some of the same issues that I have, I actually go through the symptoms and I'm able to fix it. So that's a good thing right there. But changing these out, don't let it imitate you. Pretty much it's like a 10mm bolt that you need to remove, and that's pretty much it. It's just a little time consuming, but in the long run it does save you money. But as you can see from bank number 1, it's right there. You just got to remove that. That's all you got to do. That's it. And then bank number 2, that one is a little more difficult, but you just gotta remove your intake and all that. But yeah, it's pretty much back there. And like I said, all you gotta do is use a 10mm socket to remove the bolt. And yeah, I looked it up to just see how much it would cost to get those removed, and well, this is what I found. So I guess, $281, that's, pretty penny unless you're rich. But that, I don't know if that includes like getting a diagnostic or replacing both. I mean, who knows? But you know how the dealership is. But yeah, if you want to save some money, like I said, that's an easy replacement that you can do yourself rather than having it taken somewhere. So the camshaft position sensor is number 1 on my list. Okay, so number 2, like I said, no particular order, replacing your serpentine belts. Serpentine, that sounds like I'm country. Serpentine or serpentine, whatever they're called. Changing your belts. So you have 2 belts that are on the G35. One's for the alternator, and the other one is for like the AC and all that. I thought it was going to be a very difficult process, but it's not that hard, guys. All you got to do is just pay for, the material. But doing it was pretty simple. Like I said, on this one, I think you need a 14mm socket and a 12, either a 12 or a 10. I don't have a video on that, but there is videos on how to replace it. But pretty much you have like a tensioner pulley, and you pretty much just loosen it up. So from the bottom of the car it looks like this. So as you can see, you just gotta loosen that up right there, and that'll loose tension on that pulley. And then the other one, can't remember, is right there. So all you gotta do is just loosen those up. Once you loosen those up, you can loosen up that right there. And where's the other one at? That one right there. And it loosens up your belt. And then, that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's videos on it. Fortunately, I didn't do a video on it, but it's not that hard. And like I did with the camshaft position sensors, I also looked up to see how much it would cost to get this done, and well, this is what I found. So as you saw, $164, guys. I don't know if that's to replace both belts or just one belt, but these belts right here, I mean, if I remember when I changed it, one was like $12, the other one was like 15. I can't remember, but I know I spent well under, you know, $164 to replace that. Don't let it imitate you guys. It's not that hard. So that's number 2 on the list, replacing these belts. Alright, so number 3 on the list is gonna be your oil. So changing out the oil on these G35s not only is a must because these things eat up oil, but it's not that hard to do it. The only reason why I wasn't able to do it at the time was because I didn't have the proper stuff to you know, lift up the car. But I got me a jack and I got me some jack stands, so now I'm able to always do the oil change. So all you need for this is like a 14 millimeter socket. Of course you got to remove the filter, but yeah, this oil pan, it just has a bolt that's for the plug. You just remove it, let the oil drain, yada yada. Once you do that, put the new filter on, yada yada, and then you put your new oil in the thing, and that's pretty much it, guys. I actually have a video on how to do this, but yeah, for the most part, it's not that hard. Rather than taking it to, you know, a mechanic or the dealership, I actually got a price on how much that costs too, so check it out. This is how much it costs. So as you saw, guys, $142, that's probably the dealership. But even if you go to like a Jiffy Lube or a Midas, they're still going to charge you like 70 to 80 bucks. And that's pretty much because you're just paying for the oil. So, I mean, if you're pretty much going to be paying for the oil, you might as well just do the job yourself. But yeah, that's number 3 on the list. So let's go to number 4. Alright, so number 4 on the list is going to be the starter. So just by the look of it, you can tell that it kind of looks intimidating, which at first it was, because on some of the videos they were saying you had to remove a lot of parts, remove the tire and all that. But actually I did everything with everything intact. All I did was lift up the car. I actually have a video on how I did everything. Now for my car, because it's an all-wheel drive, my starter is on the driver's side. But if you have a coupe or rear-wheel drive G35, yours is going to be on the passenger side. But it's pretty much the same thing, and yeah, it saves you money. So like everything else, I looked it up, and this is how much the dealership was going to charge. So as you saw, $632, guys. $632 to remove this. And that's probably because it's the dealership. If you have a local mechanic do it, they'll probably charge you a little less. But, I mean, once you take off the old part and give, I guess, wherever you're going, like O'Reilly's or AutoZone, the replacement starter, they'll knock off the core charge and all that, so you'll be saving some money in the long run. But yeah, that's number 4 on the list. Alright, so for the 5th thing on my list, dang, I look all shiny, jeez. So for the 5th thing on my list, guys, I actually don't have nothing. I was thinking about talking about how to change out the clock spring on the steering wheel, but that's kind of dangerous. You know, the airbag could deploy in your face, so that's something that you might want to leave to professionals. Damn. No, but yeah, I was trying to think of anything I could come up with as far as something that's easy that I've did myself. But yeah, for the most part, everything that I came up with was a little bit difficult. So for the 5th thing, if y'all know anything that's pretty simple to do, then, you know, leave a comment down below, and share, share the word. But like I said, I just thought I'd do a list of my personal things that I've done to the G35 that that's not that difficult to change. And like I said, it saves you money in the long end. And that's pretty much it, guys. So if this is your first time tuning into the channel, if you didn't fall asleep, if you didn't like what you saw, well then, put a thumbs up, thumbs down, don't matter. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Like always, y'all stay safe out there, wear a mask, and peace.